Hey folks, this is Bardic Dragoon. Welcome back to Let's Play Grandia 2 Anniversary Edition. So when we last left off, we had found ourselves in the Liligue Caverns wandering around. And now, well, we're about to finish those out, and it's going to be a big fight. So let's take the fact that we've compiled quite a few special and magic coins and really upgrade our characters here. So, Lion's Roar that we just unlocked with Merrig is a fairly useful ability. It actually allows you to, pardon me, it actually is a full party attack buff, so obviously very useful. We also have unlocked with Rowan Snowball Fight, which is basically just a area of attack ice spell. Useful, but not terribly amazing, but multi-targeting is going to be very useful in this upcoming fight, so that's always a good thing to have. So now we're just, leveling up spells to unlock new ones. I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but with the way that the mana eggs work, you actually, you'll notice there's a level. Every time you boost a spell or unlock a new spell, it increases the level. Like, that just went from 17 to 18, now 18 to 19. They leveled each of those spells, and new spells are unlocked as you hit certain level milestones. And so for the moment, I'm just kind of unlocking spells, going through, because I don't really have a plan when it comes to magic. Unlocking and boosting stat debuffs and buffs is useful, but not much more to say than that. And so with all of our, well, almost all of our, we don't have enough to actually buy anything else. I don't know why I looked in there. I don't really plan on boosting that particular skill book too much. So, now time for the final room. Look familiar? Ryuta, you kind of saw, well, I guess it was kind of half destroyed. Yeah, Seal of Lord Grannis. Used to seal in pieces of Valmar. So, yeah, guess what was causing the problems in town? Also, the seal is broken, so that's not good. Oh, that's not good. We're down at party member. I think. Or, get a better party member. That works. I don't know what your problem is, Ryuto. It's awesome that she's back. I love how Rowan is, like, polite to a fault. All right. And I think Merrig is probably the only one with an appropriate reaction, cowering over there. So yeah, Millennia's back. Just in time for the boss fight. And unfortunately, we really don't have any new equipment for her, sort of. Oh yeah, and of course because Elena's stuff got de-equipped, make sure she's got her mistake. And let's wander around this room, because there is something useful here before we proceed. And that is, there we go, that chest. Which comes with a revival item and a new weapon, new weapon and piece of armor for Millennia. That way she can get upgraded equipment too. Alright, so now I think we're ready. I think that was the only thing in here. I don't know. Let's aimlessly wander around this room for a little bit longer just to make sure. Also, that's not good. That is cracked. That is definitely bad. But then again, we kind of saw why that was bad. That big old beast that just kind of noped right on out of here when Millennia showed up. And also we can't go through the door, but we can go through this hole in the wall to come face to face with ruined ruins. Ruin. Welcome to our boss fight for the day. That's Gaddon? Ah, Tongue of Valmar. So that's what we're fighting as sealed away. So how many body parts does this guy have? Oh, do we leave it on AI control? We might want to turn that off. So, this fight here has 4 components. The left arm, the right arm, the head, and the tongue, I think is what they actually are. But first things first, get the buffs! I think I don't want to go all in on. Actually, it might be better to do that now. But first, boost defense, boost attack.
Hey, work a little harder.
That's what we're doing, Millennia. Stop being condescending. Or keep it up, I don't really care.
Hear now the lion's roar!
If I remember correctly... Okay, I guess Ryudo had that spell. I think this boss actually has a weakness to a particular status effect, but I could be wrong. Okay. Again. That's what we're looking for. Because I think it's only one of the body parts, but it actually... You actually have left hand, head, Valmar's tongue... Which, this is a common thing for the big boss fights in the game. That you have these multi-part. I think I kind of mentioned it before. But later bosses in the game, really starting here, are multi-segment boss fights. So that way you have... Yep, and he just resisted that. That was awesome.
Gale Force wins! Strike!
But yeah. Valmar's tongue, you can actually silence it. I don't know what spells it has, I don't know how useful it is, but... You know, anything that blocks your enemy from taking certain options, especially spells, can sometimes be pretty powerful.
Come on, go nuts out there!
So, you know, preventing the enemy from using spells is obviously useful. And that's the head using that, not his tongue. That's... Because, yeah, the one thing, though, that this boss has that's kind of annoying, and we'll see it pop up a few times here, if I remember correctly, is the fact that because it's multiple parts, but it's all linked together as one enemy... By the way, surprisingly, that doesn't cancel. I don't know why. It seems like that should cancel. Is the fact that when he attacks, he pretty much instantly turns around whenever he uses a spell or special attack with one part of the body. So you could have a critical or something like that lined up, and then suddenly the enemy just isn't there anymore because he just spontaneously turned around and decided to attack something else with a different part of his body. Probably a good idea to heal. And now Mary gets poisoned, so that's great. And kill poison. And let's go for 3. Oh. Yeah, let's go for another level of digging. 3 stages of defense boost should be good. I honestly don't know what that actually can comes out to stat-wise, but 3 stages seems useful.
Come on, go
Alright, so now we're at attack stage 2, defense stage 3.
I'll save you!
And no, I haven't done any debuffs on the boss yet other than silencing the tongue. Considering the head is the one that tends to mostly use magic, it isn't necessarily the biggest thing, but it does help. Okay, so now that we're at stage 3 defense, let's go ahead and start dropping its defense. I think I got a couple people in our defense loss. I could be wrong. And try and line it up. Partially to hit everything, but really you want to take out the hands first, as they're the majority offense that this enemy has. The tongue, especially when it gets on its own, can put up a fight, and if you kill the tongue, I think everything else dies with it. But the tongue also has very strong defense and the highest amount of HP out of all the body parts, as you see. 4,000 for each of the arms, 5,000 for the head, over 8,000 for the body, or the tongue, whatever. So yeah, as I said, most things if you're going to use a multi-target skill, you want to focus on the head, just because that will actually hit everything. So that's usually a good idea.
Ouch! Ooh, hey, how does that feel?
One stage lowered, just in time for. No, come on, Mer. I should go for stage 3 on the. I think I go for stage 3 on the attack here, or maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, did stage 3 on defense. Let's do stage 3 on attack, or let's not. Fine, whatever. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. Me. You do whatever you want. I don't care.
This should help.
Beast Fang!
And it was too early. I didn't cancel.
Expect an early winter with lots of snow.
I still don't know what to make of the line reads in this. I don't. Okay, so now I think we've gotten enough of our buffs in, and debuffs will be good soon. So I think it's time to start going full in for the attack. Tremor is a nice, good attack here. Hit everything and it does decent damage.
Hey, how does that feel?
Chaotic Earth!
Okay. Oh, why am I having him attack? Attacking is stupid. Oh. Yeah, no. Cancel, yeah. Cancel and damage. There we go. Go for... No. What am I... Cancel Gluttony. Gluttony is not a good attack. Though not a good attack for us. For the enemy, it's a great attack, but for us, it's a bad thing. So many options in here. There we go. Don't have to deal with Gluttony.
Hear now the lions roar!
Now, there we go. Stage 3 on the attack. Okay. That's a good sign. And I think Millennia's attack just missed because of the spontaneous turning radius of this thing. I think I'm going for a crit here, which would be useful. Yes. cancel flamethrower, I think spew venom still going off, or did I have that backwards, which does which? So the arms each have kind of a signature ability, which, I mean, both of them are bad news if you get hit by them, but...
Stuck in cover.
What? Duck and cover. That's the line they went with for there, huh? Stupid spontaneous turning radius. Ow. Oh, it also hits multiple targets if you weren't paying attention. I wasn't. I forgot that it could do that. But yeah.
Don't worry, everything's fine.
Yeah, kind of. No, it isn't. I mean, admittedly, we've mostly been focusing on buffs, so I suppose maybe it's not so bad, but we haven't really made much of a dent in the enemy's health. But let's just go all in and wreck stuff.
Now you'll be fine.
Okay, everybody's in good health. Rowan might want to be healed soon, though. Yeah, not much point in boosting the attack anymore, and nothing coming up, so... No! Go for the limbs. Take out the limbs first. Take out the limb with a... What am I doing? What am I doing? Yes, there we go. That's the intelligent choice.
This is my way of thanking you.
I still say, as good a transition you can get from in-game graphics to, you know, to 2D animated FMV, you could do a lot worse than the way that looks. Just saying. Maybe not the perfect transition, but, you know, considering what they're transitioning from and to, they could screw that up so badly. There we go, burn flame, maybe. No, actually, considering all the fire-based equipment it gave us, I don't know. Because it keeps casting burn, so I wonder if he has a resistance to fire. Either way, burn everything. Just burn everything.
You cannot get away with that!
Okay, we've almost got one of the hands defeated. That's good. Might want to think about... Well, wait, where was the other gauge there? Because I saw it was planning gluttony from... I saw gluttony as the action being planned, but I don't see any of them... I don't see the tongue being near the act gauge, so probably don't need to worry about that quite yet. Yeah, it's actually the farthest from it. Now, an interesting thing to note here, and this is, I think, is a staple of the Grandia series, but I know it's more pronounced in later games, but when you use combo attacks, and I think criticals as well, you actually recover special points.
Purple lightning!
So, for example, I just pretty much burned through all of Millennia's special points using Fallen Wings.
That! And that! Yeah!
What am I hitting?
Ha!
But yeah, you burned through all of her special points using Fallen Wings. But, you know, it just... Where are they going with that? Oh yeah, I'll actually get to pull out some other special abilities as the fight goes on, I think. If I remember correctly. I mean, the theory says that I should be able to, but...
Crash!
We're not having gluttony? Is that what I was blocking and canceling? I don't remember. I wasn't paying attention. Excuse me.
Come on! Go nuts out there!
Okay, yeah. We'll just kill that hand.
Beast Fang!
Nope, didn't time that well. And the hand is still alive. Why is the hand still alive? Really? Okay, Rowan, it's up to you. Kill the hand. No, there we go. Alright. That's one body part down. And I'll probably heal up Rowan. He's running a little low on health. Alright.
Come on, go nuts out there!
Yeah, the tongue's attacks aren't anything to worry about. It's really... I think that jumping attack is from him, and then Gluttony, which I think he does manage to pull off at one point here, and it is not a fun move to be hit by.
Die! Golden Hammer! Crash!
Okay, let's see. Strike purple lightning. Okay, wait. If that's a 3,000, what's the arm at? Or have I already killed? No, there's still 3 things on the caves there. So there's still the other arm. Yeah. Strike that with purple lightning or not? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, on so many levels, I really do not know what I'm doing, but, like, I don't literally know what I'm thinking right now as I'm going through this fight.
Tensei can slash!
There we go, canceling. That works. Wow, that did a lot of damage, actually. Howl Slash is a row attack. So, but Howl, I think Howl's probably not doing much damage here. On the other hand, Burn Flame seems like could work well. Do you know if you want to select that or not? Or just normal attacks that could work too, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, there we go.
How does that feel? Now burn to a crisp!
Probably should really focus on killing that hand. We're not far off from doing just that. There we go. Also cancel.
Strike! Purple lightning! Take that!
Still love because it's raised off the ground. You don't actually see what Ryoto is hitting on each of those. And that's the other hand dead. Now we just have the head and the body, which I think are starting to get low on health because of all the... Yeah. Got a 2,000 on that. Body's still got a lot to go, though. Let's finish out the head. Oh no, his move is quicker. I honestly don't even know what to think of that. No, focus on the head. Oh no! Still surprising me this is not a cancel. Yeah. Let's cancel the burn.
You cannot get away with that!
Oh, not only did I cancel and we got hit by a counter. That sucks.
Ooh, hey, how does that feel?
Alright, the head's almost down. Oh, we are not letting gluttony happen, though. At least I don't think we are. Come on. There we go. The head's destroyed. All that's left is the tongue itself. Of course, means it's time to go all in. With combos. Because a good pair of combos can actually rack up some good damage. As you saw, Ryudo and Rowan there managed to rack up 691 points of damage. So usually, if you're trying to damage a single target, combos are probably going to be your best option. However, of course, criticals and special attacks definitely have their advantages here. Come on, do it, yes! No, come on, do heel crush. Ah. I just enjoyed that move, especially when you have like these taller enemies, the animation just becomes that much stranger. Yeah, we're not gonna stop him from attacking. What's this? Marigot's not gonna work. Oh! Or maybe it will. Counter and a cancel. That was nice. Oh wait, I remember why I wasn't using heel smash. Why I wasn't using heel smash or whatever it's called there. I remember now. Unfortunately, it doesn't work, but I remember what I was going for. Would have been really cool too. Finish it off with that. Oh, Starving Tongue. That's right. He never gets off Gluttony, but he does manage to pull off Starving Tongue. By the way, there's the stuff of nightmares right there. But yes. Hits everyone. And heals him. So, yeah, that's a move you don't want to have go off if you can at all avoid it. I just passed something that said all friends. No, where is... No. No, that's stupid. Where was it? Healing Herb. Yeah, there we go. 250 ain't much, but, you know, we need to get something here, because everybody's in crit. Everybody's in critical health.
Here you go.
But 250 will at least take us out of critical health. That actually puts Rowan in a decent position. I mean, his low health is arguably never in a decent position health-wise. I don't think this will work.
Tensei can slash!
And that's the end of that. Tasty Freeze! Gotta love some of the achievement names in this game. Actually, just achievement names in general tend to be pretty good in games. But yes, because this was a major boss fight, he gets the full explodey death.
You better practice if you want to beat me.
So yeah, new armor, a new skill book, tons of special and magic coins. And I don't know why it reminds you every time you get a new skill book. I don't know. Millennia, I love you, baby. Stop that. Just, no. Those are terrible puns. That is an interesting character portrait. Rather like it. Considering the fact we haven't advanced the text, I think I agree with my past self on that one. That's a very nice character portrait. Of course, we can't sit here and stare at it all day. I'm sure I could find it online if I really wanted to do that. Why I'd want to do that, I don't know, but it's a nice character portrait. Yeah, I think Rowan raised a good point. What just happened? I mean, the monster's gone, so that's good. Boy, so many dangling plot threads that don't seem to be going anywhere so far. What is happening? Of course, we're how far into the game so far. It's not like we've got a lot to go off of. Let me guess, you don't smell evil anymore. Yep. Yay, we cleansed it. I don't... Yep, okay. She goes... Where am I? Oh god, it happened again. Amnesia. I turned into her. I guess so. Makes sense. Oh. Well, there is that. Yeah. I don't know. But boy, that throws another wrinkle into that plot line that we don't really know anything about yet. Alright. First things first, I think we need to go hit an inn and rest for a bit, because boy, was that an experience. So I guess this will be the end for today. Tune in next time where we finally continue on our journey to Grandia Cathedral. Until then, though, as always, later, folks.